What is Goonicide? We knew Gen Z was goofy. I hate the fact that I'm even tied to this generation. I missed the mark by 2 years. Y'all remember the man Nautica Malone? He went to the bikini coffee shop with his pants down. The manager came out recording him and he drove off spook because he knew he was about to go viral. Either the next day or that same week he offed himself because he knew the video was gonna go viral, split his own wig, pop, did indeed go viral, became an internet sensation for all the wrong reasons, left behind a family, yada yada yada. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Well, this man has become the face of the meme Goonicide. I just recently found out within the last few weeks what gooning was. Apparently it's been around for a long time. This is not a new term, but for me, it just came out a couple weeks ago. If you read that Urban Dictionary definition, it is freaked out. I remember when talking about goons, you were talking about thugs, gangsters, mob boss henchmen. When a superhero had a supervillain whose henchmen will go after the superhero and try to fight them, those were the supervillains' goons. If I were to walk up to the average Gen Zer and say the word goon, they would not know what I'm talking about. They would think I'm talking about beating my meat. Anyways, this Nautica Malone dude has become the face of gooning and gooners all across the United States. He's easily the biggest meme to happen thus far in 2025. It's only January, but I'm almost positive that it is going to be within the top 3 by the end of the year. And when you mix memes with a generation that is chronically online, mix that in with the instant gratification that is internet clout and internet fame, you get harassment. I present to you a gooneral held at the same place where Nautica Malone was caught with his pants down.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be served, on earth as it is in heaven. Deliver us from the Goonicide. Amen. Amen. When I say his name, you say Nautica. Say his name! Nautica! Say his name! Nautica! Say his name! Nautica!
Do you see what you started, dog? No way you made it up there. It was funny when it first went viral and everybody was just joking around, you know what I'm saying? Throwing jokes, the last goon, the last gooner. That was all fun. That was funny. I cannot lie. But meme culture has went too far and reached a whole nother level. These weirdo, loser, freaking Gen Zers, what they be calling them, Zoomers, they decided to pull up at the bikini coffee shop and have a whole service dedicated to Nautica Malone, holding up a poster that says "Rest in Peace Goon Lord" with Nautica Malone's picture plastered all over it. They got the Catholic candles, but they replaced Jesus's face with Nautica Malone's, and they're reciting a gooned out version of the Lord's Prayer. Do y'all have no shame? Are y'all okay in the head? It's gotten really weird, bruh. According to this tweet from one of the losers that was out there, this event that seemed to contain about 40 shameful, loser, weirdo, degenerate young men was shut down in 20 minutes. How do you even go home after this to your roommates, to your girlfriend, to your parents, and tell them, hey, I went to the gooneral where we paid respect to the dude that got caught with his pants down. I wouldn't be able to spend another moment being associated with you. You would be down bad weirdo for life, bro. If I saw you trying to game a girl up, I would go out of my way to let her know, interrupt you, and tell her, hey, this man was at a gooneral giving praise to a man that would have been known as a sexual predator if you were alive today. You would never, ever be able to live this down. Never. Now, to me, this wasn't the worst of it, because it gets worse. It gets to the point of harassment. Fuckface, lousy young adults going and having a gooneral is bad. Don't get me wrong. It is terrible. It is shameful and should not be tolerated. If you know any of the young men that were there, you should honestly never speak to them again. But one of the young men, and I'm gonna keep it a whole buck, this really upsets me because this dude is a part of my community. It was already bad enough that Nautica Malone was a black guy. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. But this kid.
Hi there. How's it going?
Good. Do you have a water cup?
Good. You do have to purchase something.
I can't get a water cup?
We don't allow filming. Yeah. Were you here last night?
No. What's that?
Yeah. Go ahead and turn off.
I can't goon! I can't goon! You killed that man! You killed that man!
You killed that man! You killed that man!
You killed that man!
You killed that man! R.I.P. Nautica, you killed that man! You evil, sick fuckers!
Eric Garner, George Floyd, I Can't Breathe, has been hijacked by losers and turned into I Can't Goon. I release him from the community because why are you, out of everybody that was there, running out and doing this? Nah, B, it would have been shameful for anybody to go up there, regardless of what they look like. But this is personal to me. This makes me feel like he orchestrated the whole thing, and not just, oh my God, it indirectly brings great shame to me. Now let's keep it a buck. The idea of having baristas in bikinis, having a barista bean coffee bar, absurd already. It's already absurd. It's really the type of place that would invite dudes like Nautica Malone and the freaking weirdos that attended his funeral to show up. But still, those women are working, probably making minimum wage, not getting paid anywhere near comfortable salaries. No respectable, sane individual would go out of their way and chastise those women because they did the right thing and exposed a pervert. They gotta be fed up. If the young loser in the video would have gotten pepper sprayed for 10 minutes straight because he was yelling, I can't goon, you killed him, harassing those young women for 10 minutes, make it an hour. If that would have happened to him, they're doing a great deed and they deserve the opportunity to do so. Meme culture has dropped to a new low. Since the Nautica Malone incident, the coffee shop will never ever be able to get away from it. So really, like, just scrap it. Real talk, scrap it, scrap it, scrap it. There are posts from people every day talking about how there are weirdo guys just standing outside of the store for Nautica Malone. It's come to a point where it's just not safe for the ladies to be there. Recording these girls, bro, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't got no decency about yourselves. What are you protesting? Jokes are supposed to be funny. This is not funny. This is not hilarious whatsoever. The tweets were funny. The TikToks were funny. The GTA recreation was funny. This is harassment, and the family of Nautica Malone has to feel like absolute dog shit. When Nautica's son is asked about his dad, he will have no choice but to say, my dad is the face of Goonicide. And that's not these losers' faults that are doing this freaking fake protests outside. That's not their fault. That is his fault. But to be dragging this on to this point, it's a wrap for the spot, bro. It's a wrap. It has to go. I really think that Nautica is getting worse attention dead than he ever would have if he was alive. I think there's a strong possibility he would have gone to jail for this situation, but the face of Goonicide? Like, this is a whole nother level. I still can't get over the little Catholic vigil candle. That is insane to me. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in my life. Maybe I'm not on the internet enough, but like, this is why. This is why, because people do shit like this. And this is not the only time this idiot has run into fast food spots screaming, I can't goon, say his name.
I can't goon! 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 Say his name! Nautica Malone! I can't goon! I can't goon! Are you gonna stop this? I can't goon! 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 Say his name!
Nautica Malone.
I can't goon! I can't goon!
Great day, guys. Thank you.
Say his name! Nautica Malone!
Somebody around him needs to go break his snot box, yo. If my mother ever saw me engaging in such heinous activity, I'd never spend another holiday with him. No more barbecues, no Christmas gifts. I wouldn't be mad at her if she didn't show up at my wedding. This is fucking ridiculous. This is a front row seat to active brain rot. Jesus Christ, yo. Couldn't the woman like argue there's some trauma behind the Nautica Malone situation and sue these freaking losers for emotional damage and all that? Is that possible at all? Because I wouldn't be mad at him. I'd completely understand. I don't know, man, but this gotta stop.